Welcome to this place called Earth and the project Somatic Inversions, Behavioural Manipulations, and the Anatomy of Subtle Control. In this short, The False Repair, How Manipulators Use Reconciliation to Deepen Dependence. We explore and expose the mechanisms that shape behaviour beneath awareness. Not all repairs heal. Some tighten the bond. Healthy repair restores safety. Manipulative repair restores control. A manipulator doesn't apologise to mend the rupture. They apologise to secure your loyalty. And the moment you exhale in relief, they know the repair worked, not because trust was rebuilt, but because your nervous system has relaxed back into their orbit. This is the false repair, a reconciliation that deepens dependence rather than healing the wound. Why manipulative repairs feel so powerful. The false repair hijacks the body's natural bonding systems. Research by Ruth Feldman, Stephen Porges, and Sue Johnson shows that authentic repair activates oxytocin, bonding, ventral vagal connection, emotional synchrony, co-regulation, and limbic calming. Manipulative repair imitates these signals without offering the safety behind them. It gives you soothing tone, soft eyes, warm touch, temporary closeness, emotional softness, and a sense of relief. But none of it is stable, none of it is rooted, none of it is accountable. The repair doesn't close the wound, it reopens the bond. The partner who hurts you then becomes understanding. In relational manipulation, the cycle looks like this: harm, criticism, withdrawal, anger, betrayal, which leads to collapse. Your nervous system destabilizes. And then return, they soften, apologize, and or express remorse. Relief now sets in your body. It melts into safety. This deepens bonding. You feel closer to them than before, and the reset, the cycle begins again. Survivors often say the apologies felt more intimate than the good times, because false repair combines reunion, relief, hope, closeness, emotional intensity, and neurochemical bonding. Your body confuses relief for love and reconciliation for healing. The family member who makes up without changing anything. Families use false repair frequently. Apologizing without specifics, sweeping issues under the rug, acting warm after being hurtful, using holidays or events as emotional glue, and demanding forgiveness without accountability. This creates a familiar cycle in adult children. Guilt to return, return to closeness, closeness open to harm, which leads to apology and guilt again, completing the loop. It's not closeness, it's conditioning. False repair teaches you that peace happens only when you stop asking for change. Workplaces and institutions use false repair. Strategically toxic workplaces often deploy "we value you" speeches, temporary rewards, performative appreciation, emotional resets after burnout, superficial team building, and promises of improvement that never arrive. Organizational psychologists call this corporate appeasement culture. It works because the temporary repair gives employees just enough emotional restoration to tolerate another cycle of exploitation. The system never changes, it only resets your tolerance. Cults, movements, and groups use repair to deepen control. High control groups use false repair in predictable patterns: communal apology rituals, emotional love bomb after dissent, leader forgiveness as bonding, and public reconciliation as loyalty theater. This creates a powerful trauma bond effect, documented in analyses of NXIVM, Heaven's Gate, and authoritarian political movements. The more intense the rupture, the more intense the repair feels. The group becomes the source of both pain and relief, which creates unbreakable emotional dependency. Why the body falls for false repairs. False repairs work because they manipulate 1. Relief physiology. Your nervous system shifts from threat to safety. 2. Oxytocin confusion. Your body bonds during reconciliation, even if the reconciliation is counterfeit. 3. Hope circuitry. The brain's reward system spikes at the possibility of change. 4. Narrative bias. You rewrite the story to maintain the connection. 5. Emotional deprivation. If real repair has been rare, even counterfeit closeness feels profound. Your body is not responding to the apology. It is responding to the state change. This is why false repair feels magical and why it is so dangerous. The inversion we were taught. They apologized. Give them another chance. Everyone deserves forgiveness. It shows they care. At least they're trying. Don't hold grudges. But the inversion is this: manipulators don't repair to rebuild trust. They repair to reset the cycle. A false repair doesn't heal the wound. It deepens your dependency on the person who caused it. To close this short, you weren't too forgiving. You were trauma trained by relief. The moment you recognize the counterfeit repair, the cycle loses its power.